born again. Well, good morning again. This morning I will be working with the chapter of the chapter of if you look down in verse 20, you'll find these words. But as for you, ye got evil against me, but God meant it unto good. Bring to pass as it is this day, to save much people. This morning, church, I stopped by to tell you that the setback is only the setup when you come. I said the setback is only the setup when you come. See, there are times in our life when we find ourselves. What did I do to deserve this? Why does everything I do always get messed up? Or why is my life so jacked up? Why can't anything ever go right? Well, I just stopped by to tell you that no matter how messed up your life has been, no matter how messed up your life might be, and no matter how messed up your life may become, I just want to let you know that God will use these situations for His glory. Now let me read the text in your hearing, and I hope that you will let these words sit down into your spirit, and I hope that you will let it marinate in your mind, and prayerfully they will flow down into your heart and burst out, bringing forth a sweet, undeniable flavor. But before I do that, let me give you a little background on what is happening here in these times. No, I didn't read. Oh, yes, I did. But let me give you a little background on what's happening here. What we have here is Joseph communicating with his treacherous and deceptive brothers that no matter what they thought they were doing to him, they must understand that he had it from God. Many of you know the story, how at a young age he had a dream, and a dream concerning his brothers and his father. One of the patriarchs of the Jewish Christian faith, who we by the name of Jacob. He grieved that his father Jacob and his brothers would all bow down to him. This made his brother's father very. They thought they would bow down, the thought that they would bow down to him, and that Joseph would rule over them. When the providence would have it, an opportunity presented itself for the brothers to finally get rid of that They wanted to kill him, but instead they were driven by greed and financial gain. Therefore, they sold him into slavery to a band of traders on their way down. And from that moment on, Joseph's life became a problem. Being thrown down into the bottom of the pit, only to be himself by God and be set in command right behind that. So don't tell me that God can't use the messed up circumstances of your life to his glory. Just remember this. Don't set back. Only to set up when you come. Now, with that said, I want to take a closer look at the scripture and you may better understand what I mean when I say your setback is only to set up when you come back. I'm going to read the text one more time before, as for you, ye thought evil against me, but God meant it unto good, to bring it to pass as it is this day, to save much people alive. Now, focusing on part A, where it says, but as for you, ye got evil against me. Basically, what Joseph was saying here is that God sees everything you do, everything you go through, and everything that people do to you. So Joseph is here talking to his terrified brothers, terrified because they knew what they had done to him and the youth and the treacherous lies that they told their daddy to deceive him into believing that Joseph had been killed by some wild man. You see, haters can do downright dirty things to you and then turn around and lie on you, trying to cover up the tracks. But always know this. God sees everything that they do to you. And if you only put your trust in him and believe in his word, he will make your enemies look good. You don't believe me? Ask David what God did with his life. Ask Samson what God did with the Philistines. You can even ask Esther what God did to Haman. When I think about it, the Bible is full of these types of examples, and I'm sure that you will think about your own life, and you will find me. It might have been the time when the election was scheduled to be cut off, but it stayed on people's days. Or maybe you will apply for it, and the job required that you have a college and you didn't have nothing but a high school diploma, but that's the job for you. Or the time when the school bullies said you go get out of school. You terrified when that bell was going to ring anytime. But when the bell rang, the bully was stuck in detention. So there you go. You made your way home real quick. Yes, you did. You had to get your money out real quick. But here we go. See, these are little things that don't pay much attention. But these are now. With that being said, I just want to say that God has a way of putting those things in. No matter how they try to set you back, God can always use it for a platform to set you up when you come Now, we turn our attention back to the text, looking at part B, we read these words. But God meant it unto good to bring to pass as it is this day. What I want you to understand right here is that God has his own timetable. God has his own timetable. What I mean by that is that God does not react to everything. Prime example is when he created the universe. He didn't just say, hey, universe, do your thing. Come on. No. He didn't do it that way. See, he did it in steps. Logical increment. Prime example is in verse 2 of Genesis. Genesis 1. It says, the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved over the face of the water. You see, first thing we notice that God. Now, God ain't doing creation yet, but he ain't working it out. So I guess the next and most logical stuff is, well, I don't this situation. And that's exactly. Did you see in the next verse? He does what he wants to do. When he wants to do it. And how he wants to do it. You see, God took all of those life and used them to shape and mold into the man that he would need to be just at the right time to set the stage for the word of God. God has a way of letting certain things happen, and he creates conditions that will facilitate the performance of his will according to his plan and in his time. Therefore, we find ourselves like Joseph, stuck in the furnace for years, one bad thing after another, just continuously happening. And I'm quite sure that Joseph must have felt like the psalmist who wrote Psalm 13, and he said, how long will thou forget me? Oh Lord, well, how long will thou hide thy face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall mine enemy be talked over me? So while we are going through, I want you to know that at the appointed time, God will reveal his plan and bring you out, showing you how he used your setback as the setup for your comeback. In Jeremiah 29:11, he says, for I know the thoughts that I have towards you, saith Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, and to give you an expected end. That is something that you should all, that you have deeply rooted in your spirit. You need to know that God has a plan for you. A plan that is intended to give you a future. A plan that is intended to give you an expected end. A plan to give you peace and hope. When it's all done and said, the plan is a whole lot bigger than you. And as you can see, as we look at the last section of the text, we read these words. To save much people alive. We can see that Joseph's rise to power and prominence was not all about him. It was much more than just vindicating some little boy who had been dissed by his brothers. And oh yeah, he was dissed all right. He was disrespected. He was despised. He was even disposed of. They sold him into slavery. If you know the story, it was not just his mother. Look at God. Look at this. Look at Pharaoh's house there. He got out and he was tell Pharaoh. He's not all right. He's telling you. But nevertheless, Joseph's fight was a necessary one. It was needed to build the credentials and the character that Joseph was going to need. Joseph was going to need when the time comes, when God calls him to step into his destiny. See, God ordained from the beginning that Joseph would be in the spot that God would be ready to raise him up to save many people. Not just one person named Joseph, but many people. The many people, that people was the foundation of a nation. And the nation that God called his own, the nation was the Hebrew people who later became the nation of Israel. And today we know them as Jews. Then, that in itself was a grand and glorious plan. But it went further, so to include saving of people that was not his own. A people who cared less about him than God. Nevertheless, even though they had no concern for him, he displayed his loving kindness to them through his grace and mercy by including them in his plan of salvation. A much bigger plan than Joseph. Would you agree? So, you see, Joseph was all the things that happened to Joseph had to happen. They had to happen because they were part of God's plan. They were necessary for the form Joseph into the man he needed to be. That he would get in a position where he would save many lives. And as I say that, I'm reminded of another plan. A plan that was very similar to the plan that Joseph was called to execute. A plan that a man named Jesus was called to execute. But the execution of this plan was called for the execution of Jesus himself. A plan that would not only save a nation, but a plan that would save a whole world. A world full of sinners like you, like me, backbiters, haters, liars, gossipers, cheaters, murderers, adulterers. You name it, this plan will claim it and save it. The plan goes something like this. If thou wilt confess with thy mouth and believe in thine heart that Jesus is the Son of God and that God has raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. You might be saying to yourself, preacher, why is this plan of salvation for the world and this gift of salvation to the world centered around Jesus? I can only tell you what I know. And as I prepare to take my seat, all I know is this. It's centered around Jesus because it's Jesus who does his heavenly holy came down to earth, clothed himself in flesh through the process of a virgin birth. He healed the sick, restored sight to the blind, made the lame to walk, all the story see, and let the other kids out. When they beat him bad and laid him on a tree, put a nail in his hands and through his feet. They stretched him high, stretched him wide, and hung him high, and between 200 clubs, he bled and died. What was so obviously the agony of the deep? Was it all last night? The thrill of living. Because when they placed his lifeless body in a far sleep, and all the disciples were hiding in the room, they sealed the tomb with a great big stone, put 2 guards to watch it, and everybody went home. So the party was over, at least that's what they thought. But Jesus was dead and buried, and they were just waiting for him back. Little did they know that behind the scenes, Jesus was putting together the Bible on a brand new thing. He was doing something that had never been done. He was turning the tide and restoring the victory. He rode upon the Father as our advocate and high priest, And he took his own perfect blood and sprinkled it on the mercy. The Father accepted the perfect blood that Jesus had shed, so he freed him from the grave. Gave him the name that was above every name, and that at the name of Jesus, every knee shall bow, and every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, to the glory of God. I said all that just to say this. Set back. It's only set up. That being said, your setup only has capability to become. Your setback only has capability to become set up. When you come back. Trust me, it's very important. Because the whole purpose of what's coming is not only to worship, but to magnify, to glorify a great, awesome God. But it's to do something that if anyone not one of God, and I'm going to say this, we are all God. We should not come here because we need God. We need He's saying, not what He said He wants. Say, the only way that He's done is to proclaim. And I don't know greater goodness than allowing us to come and dwell in you. That's the problem. Dwell and the Son did. I'm getting ready to open up the doors of the church on what I have. And anyone understands I know Christ as first Lord, not grandma, Lord, not grandpa.